Dear Pen Pal, I know it's been a few years since I last wrote you. I hope there. I'm not sure you ever were. I never got any letters back from you when I was a kid. But in a way, it was always very therapeutic. Everyone else judges everything I say, and here you are, some anonymous person who never says boo. Maybe you just read my letters and laughed, or maybe you didn't read my letters, or maybe you don't even exist. It was pretty frustrating when I was young, but now I'm glad you won't respond. Just listen. That's what I want.
My dog died. I don't know you. I don't know if you remember, but I had a beagle. Shit. And I lost the page to the script. Wow, that was wow, brilliant. Continue, monkey. Continue.
Okay, so I had a beagle. He was a good dog, my best friend. I'd had him as far back as I could remember, but one day last month, I went out to feed him, and he didn't come bounding out of his red doghouse like usual. I called his name, but no response. I knelt down and called his name, still nothing. I looked in the doghouse. There was blood everywhere. Cowering in the corner was my dog. His eyes were wild, and there was an excessive amount of saliva coming out of his mouth. He was unrecognizable, both frightened and frightening at the same time. The blood belonged to a little yellow bird that had always been around. My dog and the bird used to play together. In a strange way, it was almost like they were best friends.
Okay, I can take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds stupid, but anyways, the bird had been mangled, ripped apart. Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
By my dog. When he saw that I could see what he'd done, his face changed to sadness. He let out a sound that felt like the word help. I reached my hand into his doghouse. I know it was a dumb thing to do, but he looked like he needed me. His jaw snapped. I jerked my hand away before he could bite me. My parents called a center, and they came and took him away. Later that day, they put him to sleep. They gave me his corpse in a cardboard box. When my dog died, that was when the rain cloud came back, and everything went to
Everything went to hell. Yes, everything went to hell. Okay, wow. That was almost as choppy as the effort it took to get on here in the first place. Jesus Christ.
No, it was probably a little better.
Has been a very technically difficult episode to put together. So anyways, I am South Pacific, and I am half a theater geek.
I'm Simeon, and I'm a full theater geek.
And together, we're 1.5 theater geeks!
Yay!
Wow, holy crap, that was the most in unison yay I've ever heard.
Oh wow. God. I'll have to look back at that.
So apparently I really need to remove the Baidu virus from my computer, because holy crap, this thing is the most malicious virus I've ever encountered, because I was literally reading my script, and then every time I would start reading, it would be like, nope, sorry, virus page is gonna come on. I'm like, wow, okay. But anyways, so yes, I know what I need to do after we finish the show. I need to remove the Baidu virus from my computer. But anyways, this is not a tech support show. It is a theater show. So Simeon,
yes,
what are we going to review?
We're here to review Dog Sees God: The Confessions of a Teenage Blockhead.
Yes. Unauthorized. Whoa, what the hell?
What?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out how to make it black and white on my end.
Oh. Oh, God. So, oh, you got a nice goatee going on there.
How did that happen? Oh, I wonder. That doesn't seem to be really doing it. Oh, wait, there we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
What the hell is it doing now?
Whoa.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hey, Monkey, you're just jumping all around the world. How's it feel to just be in all these places? I assume that's Italy right now?
I'm not sure.
Oh, shit! Now you're in Tetris land. You're in the realm of Tetris, Monkey. Holy fuck.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I've removed
Okay,
all.
leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh God. Oh my God. Well, I guess you're gonna do the show live from Italy.
Yes, Mamma Mia! Oh my god.
Don't you
Um,
dare make fun of my people.
sorry.
You're in
No.
Italy as a tourist.
Okay, I'll let you know if I see any pizza slaves.
Okay, you do that. You do that. Oh boy! Wow, this might be the most hilariously fucked up review we've ever done on this channel. For God's
And
sake!
we haven't even gotten into the show yet.
I know we haven't, and oh my God, and we have horror stories about how we set this thing up that we won't get into. But, anyways, Monkey, let's just dive into it. What is Dog Sees God?
Okay, so Dog Sees God is a play from 2004, I believe, by Burt V. Royal. And it is basically the Charlie Brown and his friends as teenagers and the shit they deal with. And
Yeah,
they don't use the real names for
no.
legal reasons. Yeah, I think I heard there was a production that like some group did a production that used the real names and they got
Oh,
sued.
really? Oh, wow. Ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to go through it really quick, the names we have: Charlie Brown, CB. Sally is just known as CB's sister, right?
Right.
Okay, and then Schrader or Schroeder. Is it Schroeder or Schrader? I always get that mixed up. Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Got it. There's Schroeder, and then there's Jeff Schrader from Big Brother, and I always get those two mixed up. Oh wow!
You know
Wow.
something, Schrader?
Oh God! And now
So,
I can
yeah.
now I'm just picturing Jordan singing that to Jeff on Big Brother. Oh God! Thanks for giving me that image. Oh
You're
God!
welcome. Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure Adventure Blue Dude does.
Yeah, so the joke works for somebody. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Schroeder is Beethoven.
Beethoven, yes, nice name change.
Okay, I actually just remembered that it's supposed to be Schroeder. Weird.
What, Schroeder?
Yeah, it's kind of just been Beethoven for me. His own character. Weird.
Oh no, really? Really? You never got that was Schroeder? Oh, come on,
I knew
man.
that. No, I knew that. I just lately I've kind of forgotten that.
No, right, because to be fair, he is like one of the most multifaceted characters in the whole show, so you really do learn more about him. But anyways, who else do we have? We have
Let's not give away who it is, but Matt.
oh God. Yeah. We'll save that for later.
Yeah. Linus is Van.
Van, yes, that's clever.
Yeah. Then Lucy is Van's sister.
Indeed. And then
Pep-
Peppermint Patty is Trisha.
yeah,
And
and
then
the rumor is her
Marcy
last
Marcy.
name is York. Yeah.
Marcy is Marcy. For
With a
some reason,
Y.
they could get away with that.
Yeah, they just changed the IE to Y.
Oh, okay, I get it. Nice, clever.
Now I'm just imagining the actual Marcy saying, "My parents would kill me if there was a homosexual in the house."
My parents would kill me if there was a homosexual in the house, sir.
Like with with the blank expression from the glasses, and then of course Charlie Brown responding, "Marcy, there are 5 people on ecstasy fucking in your parents' bed. Relax."
Oh dear God. Okay, so that right there gives you a taste of what we're in for with this show. Thank you very much.
Wait, they still meant. I mean, Franklin doesn't appear, but they still use his name.
Where did they use his name?
Like Franklin and Frida are both used. Like, I think Franklin is giving a joint to Marcy's cat or something.
What?
Yeah, during the party.
Oh, okay.
And of course they talk. And of course they talk about Frida all the time.
Oh boy. At this point, I'm kind of thinking that I just watched a production that went way away from the script. Oh boy. So this is going to be interesting.
They made some cuts.
Possibly, because just for reference, the version that I watched was the Texas State University version that they put on, and it was fantastic. I really liked it.
Yeah. What was
But
it? How long was this? 50 minutes or
50
so?
minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, there were probably cuts.
Why? How long is the play usually?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll have to sort this out a little bit because I definitely don't remember any references to Franklin at all.
Yeah.
Uh, hey, so yeah, chalk this up to once again another. I'm just gonna call this the most. Oh God, this is like the Murphy's Law of podcasts right now. This is awful. This is
All
awful.
we need is a dragon. But
What are
that's
you
in a
talking
few-
about? Blue Dragon 5?
Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully on Friday we'll be discussing a dragon,
Oh yes, yes.
among other things.
But
But anyway, so.
But
what
this
was
is such a good play, and it doesn't deserve to be botched. I can't even fucking speak! I can't even speak! This is awful! I just hope that people are getting entertainment from this awfulness. Oh my god.
Yeah. There's hoping we'll.
It's such a good play.
It
It's
is.
such a good play. Monkey,
Yeah.
save this. Save this podcast.
Okay, so Doxy Scott, I've never actually seen a production of it. I've only read the script. However, I know there's going to be there's a possibility there's this 50-minute or so production in the fall I hope to audition for, and if I don't get in, I'll definitely be seeing it. So here's hoping, because it's really cool. If I get Matt, that would be really cool, because he's quite a dream role for me.
And he's against your usual type, for sure.
Yeah. I'd take Van as well.
I that's personally who I could see you as. I could totally see
Okay.
you doing a mean Van.
I think. Or let me see if I can find one of Van's things about it. Okay, let's.
By the way, it's worth noting that Van is a total pothead philosopher who smoked his own blanket when it got burned.
Yeah, CB and Van's sister burned it because it was getting all gross.
3 words, dude. Pubic lice infestation. 3 other words. It could have been fixed.
3 other words. That's not in the script.
Oh, is it not? Oh, I just improvised there.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, let me see. Let me try some Van right now. Buddha believed that one of 2 things happens. Either you're reborn, or you dissolve into nothingness. Oddly enough, the former is punishment and the latter reward. We Buddhists believe that the corporeal body is the source of all suffering, and a liberation from the body into nothingness or nirvana is the fucking way to go. I think I'd kind of like to be nothingness. Even nothing is something, right? What am I holding in my hand? Nothing. One would say that, yes. But in that nothingness is 1,000 things, right? Particles and atoms and tens of thousands of things that we might not even know about yet. I could be holding in my hand the secrets of the universe, the answers to everything.
Yeah, bravo.
Thank you. Yeah. I have 0 experience being a pothead, so that would be a bit of work, but
Oh boy. Well,
But I also have 0 experience being a homophobe jock guy, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I use hand sanitizer frequently, so there's that.
Oh god. Oh boy. Just watch Pineapple Express a bunch of times.
I've never seen that.
We'll
movie.
just watch it like 3 times in a row, and you'll get everything about stoner culture. It's like a crash course in how to be a stoner.
I just want to see a book like How to Be a Stoner.
I could write that book.
Do it.
Maybe I shall, Monkey. Maybe I shall. Except with me, it's not a very successful. It wouldn't be very successful because I don't have a job. So. But anyways, off the topic of drugs. Yes. Drugs are bad. Okay. Oh boy, so what else do we want to talk about here? Gotta love that opening monologue that we started the show with.
Yes,
The shock value right away of Woodstock being mangled.
Hmm.
I always took that as like, oh man, oh dear God, like they are really just opening this thing up. Like, it's okay to laugh, but you're gonna be laughing at some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That's basically what I took the Woodstock line as. Okay, so then CB and CB's sister are burying the dog who shall not be named. And basically the joke with CB's sister is that she's, what is it, Monkey? She's like
like she keeps changing her identity or whatever. Like she's a Wiccan or a Baptist or
yeah, I think
not
she was
Baptist.
like a Jehovah's Witness or something, and now she's a Wiccan. I don't know about Jehovah's Witness, but some sort of like religious.
Yeah, some sort of religious thing. Like,
Yeah.
isn't it like you said we were all gonna go to hell for watching TV. 4 weeks later, you're Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Oh God. I kind of take that to be like CB's sister doesn't have an identity just as much as CB does.
She's sweet or is she a bitch? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of what?
Chenoweth?
Yeah, kind of calling back to oh God.
Royal must have noticed that as well. Huh.
Oh, right. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. And then, Van's opening scene is when he's talking about Nirvana and everything. He's smoking pot. What?
And
Yeah,
the blanket and apparently something happened with his sister.
yeah, we get some teases there, right? And then, why don't you go ahead and take us through Matt's introduction?
Okay, so I think the best way is like to introduce Matt is if you could say his first line.
Oh God. CB, what up, my nigga?
That was a bit of a paraphrase, but okay.
Well, I told you I can't have the script because of my damn virus. So work with me.
Well, okay, it's close enough. Yeah, so let's see. The stage directions say that he's extremely attractive and just as obnoxious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God. So in other words, he is a stereotypical high school douchebag. Yeah. But what is Matt's big secret, Monkey?
Well, do you mean about his name or his supposed motivation? About his name?
About his identity, yeah.
His identity. Well, the first hint we get is CB's sister taunts him by saying, "Hey Matt, question for you. Where do swine live?" And then later, that's weird, a bunch of script. Well, I can pull it up on a different computer, so yeah. Whatever. So then...
Oh, dear God. Oh, this is awful, folks. This is just awful. We are just having a hell of a Theater Geek show. And the worst thing is, this is literally like the best show that we've reviewed so far. Like, I love the hell out of this thing. So let me see if we can get Monkey back up. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, this is just awful. Oh, oh man. Okay, so Monkey kind of wants to beat around the bush, I'm assuming, with Matt, but... Oh, there he is.
Oh my God, this is the Murphy... This is the Murphy's Law podcast!
You know what? Let's make it better. Let's just call it the Room of Podcasts.
1 second.
Oh, God. I don't have a football, unfortunately.
I don't know where mine ended up, so...
Sad.
Well, anyways, yeah, I meant to close out of the script on my laptop. Instead, I closed out of the Hangout.
Hey, monkey, catch my fat little notebook, huh? Catch!
What? It turned into a hand sanitizer.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, hey, catch! Ah!
Woo! Woo! Sunglasses. Yeah. Let's just do this the rest of the show. Hey, catch this pen. Woo.
Whoa. Dr. Lips. Catch!
I don't even know what it is, but woo! It's my iPod Shuffle. How do you have my iPod Shuffle, monkey? Is it that? Does it?
Well, it's been on my wall this whole time.
Is that the mystery? Has the mystery been solved?
Yeah.
It's just like an iPod Shuffle vending machine.
All these years and I never realized.
Oh dear God.
No, I did not. Somehow I knew he'd say that. Okay, so back to the thing. Back to Dog Sees God. So
yeah, so we're kind of teasing about Matt.
Yeah, so later Marcy calls him a pig, which pisses him off. She's like, "No, I didn't say it. And they comment on how ironic his OCD cleanliness thing is, because
right.
like a
so not to beat around the bush, he's Pigpen. He's Pigpen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I have to be honest. I kind of wish they didn't say outright, "A virtual cloud of dirt followed him everywhere." Yeah, that makes it too obvious, in my opinion, way too early.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to me, it's like the pig stuff kind of like came into play. Like, I kind of took it like instead of being a pig, he was more sort of a pig in the sense that he was like a male chauvinist, right straight from his intro. And so, to tell you the truth, I kind of picked up on it just from that. You know, I was like, oh dear God,
yeah.
Oh, this guy is a real pig. But I just love the fact that Pigpen is essentially the villain.
Yeah, who'd have thunk? It's funny, after the show, you can never really look at these characters the same way again.
No, you can't. No.
Like, it's kind of awkward at Knott's Berry Farm going through Camp Snoopy and such.
Because you see Linus in the blanket, and you're just like, oh dear God. Oh, pubic lice infestation.
And of course, now there's that ride where it's like, you're riding... It's like as Linus is getting his blanket thrown around and you're...
Oh God, that's right, you're riding on the blankets, and all the blankets have so much pubic hair. It's bad. Pubic lice everywhere.
And Pigpen has a ride as well.
And that's awful. That's just like, what is it?
I think it's just like you're in some little sort of shape thing and it just goes around in a circle and it bounces up and down.
What? Okay. Oh God. Okay, well. Anyways, where do you want to go with this?
Do we want to discuss Matt's other possible secret?
Ooh, let's kind of wait until we've introduced everyone. So we have to still introduce kind of Trisha and Marcy.
Yeah.
So, and he was all like, wah, 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 wah. He is such a dick!
Did you call him a buttwad?
Ever.
Yeah. Did you really call him a buttwad? No, I just added that for dramatic effect. This whole intro scene for Trisha and Marcy, it's a good one. Like introduces them out. Was it that whole thing about the spork and the experiment that made all the kids really smart?
Exactly. Right.
You made it made us smart, but it made us horny. Like there were all these third graders humping everything.
Oh,
that is
God.
so weird. You were really smart when we were kids, and really horny.
Oh,
so
dear.
And of course, that was all just a joke.
Oh my. So what are Trisha and Marcy's favorite pastime at lunch?
Sneaking vodka into their milk cartons and getting drunk, just getting wasted.
Exactly. Gotta love it. I mean, you know, what high schooler did sneak vodka into their lunch cartons? I know I did. Monkey?
You know what they say, love is blind.
If you love me, you'll drink this.
Oh, God.
Scotchka!
It is good.
Forget those fuckers, you're a good man. Now I want to see Trisha say, I'm tired, I'm wasted, I love you, darling.
And this is just quickly turning into the Room podcast part 2.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you.
Anyway.
Oh, God.
So, there's Trisha and Marcy.
Yes.
And there was, like, something... And go on.
Oh, no.
And, like, isn't there something about, like, Marcy and CB may be a thing? Or it might not be?
No, I kind of thought that CB was with Van's sister.
Yeah, they were, and then Matt was trying to hook them up or something.
Okay. Well, I guess I missed that. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, there are some things I didn't really catch until, recent rereads.
Right. And again, it's tricky because I'm not sure what version I watched, what's in the script, and what's not, so that makes reviewing this damn thing all the harder.
Yeah.
God.
It's interesting. If I may comment on that, I'm not sure why I'm doing it now. I just might as well. It's interesting because, I read the Wikipedia summary first before reading the script.
Uh-huh.
So, when I actually read the script, I knew what was going to happen. And even then, it still got me, you could say.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I remember I was like I'm kind of like, Glass Menagerie. Poignant. Glad I saw it. Scottsboro Boys. Poignant. Glad I saw it. What was it? Dog Sees God, even after reading the summary on Wiki. Damn!
Oh God. Yeah, that's perfect. And I, of course, I have a very close affinity with Schultz and all Schultz-related stuff because he lived in Santa Rosa, and that's 2 towns away from me. The Peanuts is very much marinated in our local culture, so it's kind of everywhere. And so in that regard, I can very closely relate to it. All I can say, Monkey, is that holy crap, the ending of this play is just a kamikaze of emotion.
I know,
it's just
right?
It's just you're not sad yet, motherfuckers. Well, here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bam! There's some sad for you. Sad.
So back to characters. Have we gotten to Beethoven yet?
No. Let's get to his opening scene.
Okay, so Beethoven is basically this version of Schroeder, who was sexually abused by his dad, who got arrested, and things changed between him and the others after that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
He may or may not be homosexual.
This is by far the most poignant character in the whole thing.
Yeah.
It would almost be cheap to call. It would almost be cheap to call him the angel of the production.
Except he's not the reason the dog died.
Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, CB. Yeah, it's like at the end, like, hey
So
CB,
does
you know
that
he
mean
was
that's-
responsible for killing your dog. I know. I hated the dog.
So does that mean that CB is Collins and then Beethoven is
No,
Angel?
CB is Benny
CB is Benny. Oh God.
because it was his dog.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, this is scene. Beethoven's in the band room and he's practicing piano. You know, and CB just kind of wanders in there and he's like, "Man, you've gotten really good. I mean, you were always good, but
And then he
wow."
just rambles on about his dog and
Yeah.
everything.
And then
And-
Beethoven always cuts him off like with very striking, like, you know, he just hits all his fingers down on the piano.
Yeah. And then we get this great rant sequence from him.
Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah. Oh, Sheila. I mean, it goes on a little while, but you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Beethoven, this is CB. Okay, Beethoven slams his fist down on the piano, making a cacophonous count. What? Well, it's just that you haven't spoken to me in years, except to call me a faggot or to dislocate my shoulder, and all of a sudden I get a stream of consciousness monologue about your dead dog, while I'm still trying to spend the only moments of my day that don't truly suck. And you see, there's some missing component to this conversation, other than an attentive listener. A segue, I suppose? Forgive my bluntness, please don't hit me, but I could give two shits about you or your vacant mind or your morbid curiosities or your dead fucking dog, so why don't you just leave? I never dislocated your shoulder. According to my doctor, you did. In shop class last spring, you twisted my arm behind my back and told me that you wouldn't let go until I said that, and I like to get it up the ass. I was just playing around with you. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. At least I know it was all in good fun, now I remember. Through my screaming and the searing pain, I definitely recall hearing laughter. Any way I can contribute to the fun of the group, we were just messing with you. Fuck you, CB! I'd rather you say we beat the shit out of you because we can't stand you than to say you're just messing with me. That implies light teasing or slight appropriate behavior. I haven't had lunch in the cafeteria in 2.5 years for fear of going home with some part of it smeared across my shirt. I haven't been in a bathroom on campus since the time my head got slammed into the wall. I believe you were there. I didn't do that. Yeah? Well, you didn't stop it either. And the faculty doesn't care. You know what I'm so sick of hearing? They only pick on you because of their own insecurities. The classic guidance counselor line. Oh, geez, Mrs. Blank. Since you put it that way, my head doesn't hurt so much anymore. And what really kills me is that everybody wonders why kids bring guns to school and shoot you fuckers down. Maybe you're not the bully, but you stand idly by and watch. In my eyes, that makes you even worse. So, please, just go. Maybe if you didn't act so... What? What, CB? How do I act? Well, gay. And how does one act gay? By playing the piano? Oh, it must be all those times I ogled a football team. Maybe I'll stop carrying around a pink purse. Or openly sucking dick in plain view of the entire student body. What? What is it? You're being hostile and I'm just trying to talk to you like a civilized... I don't want to talk to you! I just want to be left alone. I don't need social pointers. All I need from you is an apology for the 5 minutes you've stolen from my day. See, this is why you don't have any friends. I think we both know why I don't have any friends. Don't be so melodramatic. You're in here crying about a dead dog, and I'm being melodramatic. Just shut the fuck up about my dog, okay? Beethoven gets up in his face. Or what? You'll hit me? Go ahead. I'll show you how people get hurt, and don't run away to cry like a big fucking baby. Beethoven shoves CB. He's had it. CB doesn't fight back. Beethoven is hitting him as hard as he can, but CB isn't budging. Beethoven relents and CB begins to laugh, and his laugh gets bigger and bigger. What's a hole? I'm sorry, nothing. I don't see anything to laugh at. It's just that I was scared of you for like a second. Beethoven joins in on the laughter. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I deserved it. Promise me you won't bring a gun to school. I don't know where to get one. And okay, that's the rant.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. That was fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
Uh,
I also really liked the talk they have afterwards. The sort of cooling down talk. I'm
well,
not gonna
when did they have the
read that
dog
one.
sees God speech?
That's somewhere. That's like around the end of the scene.
Okay, yeah, I just love the way I won't do the whole speech, but I just love the line about they say dog sees God in his master and a cat sees himself in the mirror.
CB responds, "I hate cats."
I love that the whole show is based around that line. It's I don't know, it's very what's the word? It's very sort of just means a lot of things. It's very wide open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Uh
And then at the end of the scene, CB kisses Beethoven.
yes. Also, the version I saw, this kind of pisses me off. No mention of gun violence at all.
Hmm.
No mention of gun violence. So, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously I watched the
And the gun violence thing
PG-13
comes back
version.
at the end.
Oh boy, does it?
Yeah, in the ending scene, they mention it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
for
right.
this version I'm hoping to do, like, I saw there's a sample of the script. They're gonna use, like, it includes I think it includes Beethoven's comment about people wonder why kids bring guns to school, but it doesn't have the bit from the ending sequence.
Huh, interesting, because mine had the
Yeah,
bit from the ending sequence, but not that line.
did it.
So
Weird.
there you go.
Hmm.
Oh god, oh god. So anyway, shall we continue forward?
Yeah, so okay. Just gonna plug in my laptop to be safe, but keep going.
Okay. So with that in mind, I believe that the next scene starts with the classic Peanuts music. And
And the dancing.
the dancing and the classic dancing poses. And then Trisha comes out and she is like, "You are all cordially invited to the party of the year." Oh, great introduction. Great introduction. Crowd goes nuts. Oh, that's so much fun. So much fun.
It's not
Really the
entirely
most
what happens in the script, because, like, was it in the script as they're getting into places, Marcy is, I guess, reading the invitation, and it's like some poem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
dear.
you're cordially invited to the party of the year. My folks went to Bali and left my ass here. So what better way to get my revenge than throwing a shindig that would make them both cringe? We'll have some cake, so chip in some cash, or else just break from your parents' stash. I'm
Dude,
sure
I
that
really should
someone
have
will
read the
bring.
script.
Yeah. I'm sure that
Like
someone will go on.
I thought that it was just like a scene or two, but that was cut. But goddamn, there's lines all over the place that was cut. Oh man, I mean the version I watched was great, but I'm just realizing there's all sorts of
Yeah.
subtext that's just like whitewashed over here.
I have to say, reading that just now, it felt like some weird demented Seuss story.
Oh god. Oh,
What's
man.
this line somewhere near the end of it? The second to last couplet is like, and anyone up for a little phys ed? Well, you can use my parents' bed.
And I could just see a Dr. Seuss drawing of that. Oh god.
Okay, someone needs to take that poem and illustrate it in Seussian illustrations.
Yes, please, please. Oh my god, I will be your best friend for life if you do that. Oh man.
Somebody please do this.
Yeah, but in my version, Monkey, it literally just starts out with the music, and then she's just like, "You are all cordially invited to the party of the year." No poem at all. A lot of dancing, but no poem.
And you said Trisha said it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Marcy reading the poem and saying it in the script.
Oh, yeah. So, oh man, Texas State University, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I think that what I'm going for cuts the poem entirely.
Uh-huh.
Just starts at the party, but yeah. And meanwhile, CB's sister is doing the thing about the metamorphosing into a platypus.
Right, yeah.
I love the stage direction. It's like, the following can only be described as bad.
Duh. Oh god.
Let me try this. Metamorphosis, transformation, evolution, change, evolution, change, change and evolution. I'm a teenage caterpillar. I know of these things, but soon I'll spin a cocoon, and from the silk-like craft I'll create, a magnificent creature will emerge. No, not a butterfly. Butterflies are a dime a dozen, destined to flit about for a day or so, then drop dead, or have its rings ripped off by a demented child, or have its body pinned on a piece of cheap foam core, and matted underneath a cheap frame, and hung in the bathroom of an elderly woman who reeks of preparation age and Vicks vapor rub. This will not be my fate. This cannot be my fate. I will become a platypus. It's not impossible, it's just never been done before. It's only a matter of time, you see. If I stay in my cocoon longer, I'll change from a butterfly to a swallow, and then from a swallow to a duck, and then from a duck to a platypus. It's all just a matter of time, and time I have. I'll wait to become a platypus. I'll be an extraordinary creature. Yes, Tommy Wiseau, you will be an extraordinary creature, if not already.
Wow, Tommy Wiseau, I must say, from the bottom of my heart, you could win an Oscar for that performance.
Hi,
My name is not Danny, Tommy Wiseau, but I appreciate the comparison. Danny seems like a very nice boy.
I'm fed up with this world.
Monkey, since
Okay,
this
enough of that.
podcast is doing so batshit anyways, would you like to just do the rest of it in character?
Nah, that might be a little disrespectful to the show.
I hear you. I hear you. Oh
You know
god.
what they say, love is strong.
Quiet.
Okay, so let's get through the rest of this as quickly as we can.
Oh yeah.
So
So Beethoven shows up at the party. Matt makes fun of what happened with his father.
yeah. By the way, another thing that got completely cut from the version I watched. It mentioned his dad went to jail. Absolutely no mention of any sexual abuse.
Huh.
So I can totally see how that.
Nothing of sexual abuse. You know, because there was that line like, "Are you? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I've never had sex. What about my dad? I don't think that counts."
Yeah, that was cut completely from the version I watched. Oh man.
Yeah, because was it at the party Beethoven's just fed up with Matt and everyone else, and he's like, "Okay, that's it. I'm going home." And Matt's like, "Yeah, isn't your dad waiting for you?"
Okay, I am pissed at myself for not reading the script and just relying on a version that I didn't know was full or not. I am pissed at Matt for being a fictional character who's a total fucking asshole. And god damn it, I'm pissed at Google Hangouts. I'm pissed at everything right now, Monkey.
Oh.
Save us.
Okay, so CB defends Beethoven. He twists Matt and he kisses Beethoven, which Beethoven isn't too fond of, and everyone is shocked, like especially Matt. So then CB goes to see Van's sister.
Well, just really quick, I love the reaction that Van gives.
Yeah, he's just laughing, right?
Yeah, he just cracks a smile and then just starts cracking up. And I'm just like, that is so how a character like Van would respond to something like that.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that in this group of superficial assholes, at least one character has maintained their dignity, even if he did smoke a pubic hair infested blanket. Oh god. Okay. So yes. Now we get the famous Lucy scene.
Yeah,
Right?
in the nut house.
Indeed. Aren't those handcuffs a little excessive? Are you kidding? I love them. They're kinky.
There's even the little sign that says the doctor is in.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh god. So
So,
explain this.
so,
Explain the situation.
so Van's sister was in there because she set the little red-haired girl's hair on fire.
Yes, yes. And she describes it very graphically.
Yeah, you mean the reason?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and she's surprised that CB kissed Beethoven because
The
he, as she
same
puts
one
it, he
that
was
you
always
used
so.
to be in love with.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like, and she's surprised, quote unquote, because you did something different. You've always been so predictable.
Mhm.
And I love when, like, CB comments, "We had sex too," and her response is, fucking excuse me?"
Oh god. Oh god. Yes, yes. Oh, they'll let me out of here as long as I can say three simple words. Fire is bad. But I just can't bring myself to do that. So, so yeah, but then when she hears that CB and Beethoven are getting it on, she wants to get out of there as soon as possible because she didn't know what she was missing. And then let's see, how does the rest of the scene go, Monkey?
Let's see, so CB asks why Van's sister did it, and eventually she gives quite an explanation.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Shall I read it?
Go for it.
I was pregnant. Don't worry, it wasn't yours. I just gotten an abortion the day before, and the next day in biology, we were ironically learning about reproduction. I'm listening to Miss Rainey talking about fallopian tubes, the uterus, eggs, and I'm feeling sick to my stomach already, trying to zone out on anything I can. So I started reading a note over Miss Puritanical Princess's shoulder, and she's telling her friend how happy she is that she's a virgin and that she's going to stay that way until she gets married, and how repulsed she is by all the whores at our school. Without thinking, I reached into my pocket for my cute little red Bic lighter and lit her cute little red hair on fire. And every day in therapy, they ask me if I'm sorry yet. And I just can't be. No matter how hard I try. Nice. Let's say something so they can see it.
Something.
That should have worked.
Yeah.
Bitches like that make me sick. They've made me sick. I'm officially sick, psychotic, unrepentant, and unremorseful. I've been branded a sociopath, and I've no choice but to believe it. And something I never caught until recent rereadings is that might not have been the truth. She might have just been messing with CB again.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I didn't even think about that.
Because in the script it says, like, when it finishes, CB is like, CB smiles at her. Pregnant? Pregnant. You're fucking with me again? She smiles.
Yeah, yeah, interesting, interesting. Okay.
Honestly, I'd kind of prefer to think that she wasn't messing with him. You know, it's more poignant that way.
I would too, yeah, because I mean, that's one of the strengths of this show is that it does touch on so many issues that teenagers face. Teenage pregnancy and abortion is just one of the many, and it does that in a very realistic kind of way. And so, yeah, I'm completely with you, Monkey. I hope this is a true story.
Yeah. So
So is the next scene the blowjob scene?
I remember the first time I read this, I didn't know about this. Like, at the end, just the ending, and then it's like, here, I'll teach you. Lights out. That was amazing.
But you know what? I think that's all we need to say about that scene. It's just like, so essentially, CB's sister is pissed about CB, and
Because she also had a bit of a crush on Beethoven.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, something like that. That's kind of implied or whatever.
Okay. And and then Van, he's just like, hey, hey, you know what would get your brother really pissed off? If you had sex with your best friend. And
Who's
then,
your brother's best friend?
yeah, with your brother's best friend. And then she pushes him away. She's like, I am not losing my virginity to you.
Well, I think he'd be equally upset by you giving his best friend a blowjob.
Well, I don't know. I've never done it before. And then when she says I've never done it before, she's like,
What? What was that?
He just like he leaps up, like he's just like, yes. And
then at some point in the middle of the next scene, I love this.
Oh, yes, this is beautiful.
Like the lunch table, they're having this whole conversation, and at one point, she walks up towards the table, and in whatever conversation they were having, Van
he's
says,
like, blow me.
What does it say in the stage directions, I wonder? Where is it? The thing about blow me. I'm trying to find the thing about blow the man down. I say blow the man down. Blow the man down. That's weird. I don't see it.
You're running the pace of the show, monkey. Pick it up.
Okay, so yeah. He says blow me and she... Oh, here it is. I just found it.
Wow. Timing.
So they're talking about this thing. He says blow me. Stage break. Thinking he's talking to her, CB's sister runs away in shame. Amazing.
Oh, God. That is honestly the comedic highlight of the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dear God. Oh, man. Okay, so,
this
is also where we get the Salisbury steak rant?
Yeah. And the Mexican pizza rant.
Oh, you want to read that?
You do the Salisbury steak one, and then I can do the Mexican pizza
shoot. Okay,
one.
hold on. Let me find it. If the terrible Baidu virus doesn't do.
Well, where's the actual Salisbury steak one?
It's literally in a chapter labeled Salisbury steak.
Yeah, I know. They don't seem to say much about the steak. It's about Salisbury steak, I don't think.
Oh well, maybe it's just they reference it and then
they just say I hate Salisbury steak.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I'm missing other things, and then Van goes on the whole rant about Mexican food and Mexican food and school food. Go ahead.
I do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. I mean, dude. You know what's even worse than Salisbury steak? Mexican pizza. I fucking hate Mexican pizza. It's like they didn't invent it. So why do they swoop into high school cafeterias and try to take credit for it? If I want Mexican food, I'll go get a taco, not a pizza. It doesn't make sense, right? It's like, I don't know, like Australian spaghetti or some shit like that. It just doesn't make sense. Fuck, man. Why don't we ever have tacos? Or like burrito day? If I was class president, I'd insist on burrito day. Not this Mexican pizza shit. But you know what else is good? Hamburgers. Even in a high school cafeteria, a hamburger's always nice. You sort of can't go wrong with it. Sure, the meat's always a little tough and the bun's always a little hard, but I can eat a hamburger, yo. But only if it's...
Now I'd like to see you as Van.
I think I could do it good. I think I could do him justice.
So Matt's friggin' pissed about CB and Beethoven, and Trisha comes to the conclusion that Matt actually has feelings for CB, like repressed homosexuality.
Hello! You don't have to be a Nancy Drew to solve this mystery. I figured it out, and I'm the stupid one.
And of course, Van turns this back on her, suggesting that Trisha's been complaining about Frida, like fatty fat Frida this whole time.
Right.
She only weighs 80 pounds.
Oh, God.
And And points out that with this theory Trisha has, it means that Trisha has repressed homosexual feelings towards Frida. And
Oh
when
boy.
he
Oh boy.
says, do you know what this means? Both Trisha and Marcy exclaim, "We're not lesbians."
Wow. Wow.
Which, friggin' Marcy's like, at
That's
least I'm
beautiful.
not. Wait, what is this? Like, Marcy. Oh, nothing. I just think it's really strange how you never used to invite me to your sleepovers with her in 8th grade, Trisha responds. That's because you make weird sex sounds when you sleep.
Oh God. Oh God. And I bet Marcy probably does make weird sex sounds. Oh God.
Marcy, of all characters.
Wow. Wow. Okay, there is a statue of Marcy reading a book on a bench in a park in Santa Rosa that I always used to go to, and now I'm never going to be able to go there again for the fear of her making weird sex sounds. Thank you, Dog Sees God. Thank you for that. Oh
Halloween
dear
prank.
God.
Someone puts some little radio, hides some
Oh
little radio
no.
next to it, and it has sex sounds.
Oh. Oh. Oh, sir. Oh. Oh, sir. Oh. Oh, sir. Oh. 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 Oh, sir. Oh. Oh, sir. 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 Oh. Oh, sir.
I know
Okay.
this is kind of
This is
random.
getting
There's
really
this
graphic.
so this like the same sort of series that does that'll be doing Dog Sees God. There's this thing they did back in like maybe April or yeah, somewhere around the end of April, and like after like some of the pre-show audio was basically just woman having sex. That was interesting.
Wow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so anyways, oh boy.
I was hoping he'd say "Love is blind."
All right,
Anyway,
so let's finish this up really quick.
okay, so I have to say, at the end of the scene, when Morrissey's like, "This is the cool table, right?" I remember the first time I read this, Deadline got a, oh, like that was a pretty poignant line for me
Mm-hmm,
when I first read that. And she has that whole thing at the beginning. Okay, so next is the thing with Beethoven and CB. They have a little argument. CB leaves, and then Matt shows up. And
right.
Matt figures out. Wait, Beethoven figures out Matt's secret when Matt says, "Can't you just keep it hidden instead of throwing it in our faces?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Freaking love that line.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
and then CB is not like you, and if you so much as look at him again, I'll kill you. Got that, perf? Beethoven stops playing. Matt starts to exit. No. What? What did you just say? I said no. Pigpen. Matt puts his hand in front of Beethoven's mouth and quickly slams the piano lid down on his hand. He slams the lid down on his hands again. Beethoven screams in Matt's hand. Oh, something and during the scene with Matt, Beethoven was playing Moonlight Sonata. Like, Good Man Charlie Brown reference, I suppose?
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, something interesting, like, there's that bit earlier where Trisha and Marcy is, like, right after somewhere around that virtual cloud of dust comment, like, one of them is like, I think Trisha's like, and this whole nickname thing, it's so stupid, who cares? And then Marcy responds, he does. It's kind of interesting, like, how people may hate, certain nicknames, being referred to by certain nicknames.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Matt still is, you could say, identifiable in some respects, I suppose.
Right.
So, Beethoven kills himself.
Yeah.
Something I realized when I was rereading it tonight, they never say I don't think they ever say exactly how he did it.
Yeah, how or why, right.
Well, why is probably not hard to guess at, but, the manner of the manner he did it is never, I don't think, ever revealed.
Mm-hmm.
The no wait, no wait, no. Maybe I
Is it?
misinterpreted a line. I might have misinterpreted a line. It's like
Okay.
because when they're all talking about having that sort of eulogy or thing or whatever at school, and the teacher does the wah 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 sounds.
Right.
Van says, "What do I think about it?" Oh, I mean, if I had to go, I would definitely want it to be of an overdose. What kind of pills were they anyway?
Okay, once again, that thing's entirely not in not in my version.
So
That's
I guess it was an overdose?
yeah, and they once again they tackle like the whole tapestry of living as a teenager and just all the confusion, all the fucked up shit that we go through. And that's kind of beautiful. It
Yeah.
really is. It really is. Just how much they work into it. And
Yeah.
of course, it's appropriate for Van's character to want to go out on an overdose.
Yeah. And CB is left all confused and angry and sad. And in his sister's platypus show, one woman show, like the character stayed in the cocoon for too long, so she ended up going from platypus to beaver to walrus to chimpanzee to human.
Oh God.
Like, now I would learn to speak and learn to think and ask questions and make friends and lose friends and cry and laugh and maybe fall in love one day and maybe see that love go away and maybe climb a mountain. But I never wanted to do any of these things. Platypuses don't feel things, do they? Now I'm trapped in this body that will always know regret. A girl who should have been a butterfly, but would still always want to be a platypus.
Damn, that's poignant.
Yeah.
Ah, that is poetry. That is poetry, man. That oh God. Woo!
So CB
That's some
finishes
heavy
up
shit.
his CB finishes up his letter to his pen pal.
Can we read this together and trade off at each line?
I said he finishes the letter. He didn't get it yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saying when he gets the letter back.
Oh yeah, when we get there. Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
So he and his sister sit on the doghouse and talk a little about what's happened. And we get this line from CB. Do you ever feel like you're not a real person? That you're the product of someone's imagination and you can't think for yourself because you're really like just some creation? And that somewhere there's people laughing every time you fail?
Fourth wall.
So then he gets a letter. Like
Indeed.
he looks at it and the wind is knocked out of him. And the cast stands around him and reads it and recites it.
If you will, Monkey, I'll go first.
Okay.
Dear CB,
How unexpected to get a letter from you after all these years.
I thought you had forgotten about me.
It sounds like you're going through a pretty rough time, having to deal with situations that you feel like you can't handle.
But if anyone is equipped to deal with these things, it's you.
I promise that things get better.
Hang in there.
Be strong.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I was talking to a girl the other day who told me of an incident that happened at her high school.
There was a boy.
Bullied.
Tormented.
To the point of opening fire on their cafeteria. He was so quiet and awkward. No one ever spoke to him unless it was to insult him. He took the lives of many people. The girl told me that no one ever extended a hand in friendship to this poor child.
She hadn't.
She said how she wished that she hadn't turned a blind eye to what he was going through.
She thinks to herself how differently things could have been through just one connection, no matter how great or small.
She lives where I live now, a place where there is no violence. Everyone treats each other with kindness, love, and respect. If you can imagine such a place, I challenge you to do so. Think on it.
As for the questions that you're asking yourself and others, don't concern yourself with death. Immerse yourself in life. Enjoy every moment that you're allowed, but keep asking for questions. My dear friend, don't ever stop asking questions.
Also, bear no malice for the ones who leave you.
The only regret they feel now is the regret to not being able to tell you how they feel.
They wish that they could say goodbye to the ones they left behind.
But sometimes that's not possible.
Even in perfect happiness,
Even in Nirvana.
they'll always have this regret.
A boy recently came to live down the street from me. He's had a tough life, but things are better for him now. He plays the piano like your friend. I often hear his music wafting from an open window where a small yellow bird sits. Sometimes I cry when I hear it, but mostly I smile.
He found a dog who likes to sing along. He takes good care of the dog. When we talk, he tells me of a person from where he used to live. Someone very special who means more than anything to him. A person that reminds me of you.
Worth noting that line's from Beethoven right at the end.
Yeah. I think that's the only line in this he says. But anyway.
Yeah. And then it goes back to CB, who's just reading.
And there's this rain cloud pouring, kind of starting to rain on him from the start of this letter.
Okay, so I apologize for not being there for you before, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to write to you again. Just know that there's someone thinking about you, someone who has a vested interest in your success. How I wish I had the opportunity to meet you. Maintain in your heart all that makes you who you are. You are a good man. Your pen pal, CS.
As the music reaches the end, he drops the soggy letter and, embracing his own private rain cloud, cries for his dog, for his friend, for himself. End of play.
Yeah. And so even though I saw apparently kind of a butchered version of this thing, I really liked it. I really liked the version that I saw, but
yeah.
I'm
I remember
sure it
you
would
telling
be
me you
even more
had
poignant if it had all the stuff that wasn't cut out.
I remember you saying the ending rather got you.
The ending did get me, man. Oh God! Like I said, that whole letter is like a kamikaze of emotions.
Hell yeah.
I mean, especially the whole CS thing.
Yeah.
I watched it twice, and when it got to the CS, I just teared up.
Yeah.
But
and of course, like right before that, you're a good man.
Oh yeah.
And you could say that like this whole place he describes is up to interpretation. Like just pen pal, everything with this letter is up to interpretation.
I'd like to think of it as Santa Rosa, but that's just me.
Yeah, to quote Urinetown, that's one interpretation.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So anyways, that is pretty much Dog Sees God. Monkey,
Yeah.
How do you think this would do as a movie?
It could be interesting. What I'd especially like to know for the time being, hold on, I'm just pulling a thing up so I can get to it, is that I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be released sometime this year, but Bird v. Royal and a friend of his, like, or maybe his partner or something, I'm not sure, they're writing a sequel/Christmas special to the show.
No. Oh, we totally have to cover that.
The show,
my God.
Okay, I'm reading from the thing on their Facebook. It's like, the title of the show will be The Gospel According to Matt, Confessions of a Teenage Dirtbag.
Yes!
Synopsis. Here's the synopsis.
Dude. Oh, I am stoked now.
Okay, here's the synopsis. Matt, incarcerated for his role in a young bullied kid's suicide, is visited by his friends a few days before Christmas. The one-act sequel to Dog Sees God, Confessions of a Teenage Blockhead, turns the story around to focus on the antagonist and his journey. Has he been rehabilitated? Does he feel remorse? Needless to say, it's going to be a wild night at the Daisy Hill Juvenile Correctional Facility.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh. That makes me excited.
I have to say, what especially intrigues me is I really wonder how it's going to end. I mean, because, conversations, whatever they'll have, yeah, they'll be having conversations, but how are they going to leave off on it?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, if you think the original, it didn't really leave off on anything like any sort of closure. You know what I
I
mean?
don't
It
know,
was
it
kind of
kind of
like
did.
what?
I guess it kind of did.
Uh, I think he kind of accepts to embrace the rain cloud, and I guess that's closure in a way. But there's still a lot of dark shit going on.
Yeah.
So I
I mean, like,
expect that.
how is Matt gonna for whatever reason, like the two different endings for Clockwork Orange come to mind.
Oh God.
It's like, so is it gonna be like, so like, say, is it gonna be the one without the last chapter where he just goes back to being evil, or is it gonna be with the last chapter where he decides to try and redeem himself?
Yeah,
Or
very
is it
much
gonna
changes
just
that.
end uncertainly?
Yeah, I don't know. But
We'll have to find out.
sure looking forward to that though. Any sort of concrete date for when that's coming, or is it just that they're
They
working on it?
He says they hope to have the script finished in September.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know like how we would even get around to, unless someone bootlegged, a copy
Yeah.
of a performance or something, which would be
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, but anyways, Monkey, just really quick, in regards to the movie, I just have one casting pitch for you, all right?
Okay.
Michael Cera as CB.
Hmm. Insert your cat joke here.
Indeed.
So
What do
I'm
you
guessing
think?
this movie would be like 18 to play younger or something like that.
I'm thinking this movie would kind of be almost a little bit of a parody of movies that use 20-somethings to play high schoolers.
That could be funny. Like, and in a way, you could parody, say, Good Man Charlie Brown using adults to play kids.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, all kinds of possibilities there. I could see Aubrey Plaza as Marcy. Who could I see as Beethoven? I don't know. I could see uh I could see the douchebag from Project X as Matt.
I love how you just call him the douchebag from Project X.
Costa. The character name is Costa.
I never saw that movie, but yeah, just.
It's very I have a very 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 polarizing opinion of that movie. That's a fun one to talk about one day. But
Was it in this one production, like, in the off-Broadway production, America Ferrera was CB's sister.
okay. I could see that. Um I'm just mostly down with Michael Cera's CB because Michael Cera is like the real life Charlie Brown.
You're a good man, Michael Cera.
No, he'd have to do it like all indie acoustic like, so it'd be like, "You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Do. Happiness is do. He sings it very wispy. Oh god. Okay, so, anyways, I would love to see a Sees God movie happen at some point. I doubt it will, just because it's a pretty underground play,
Yeah.
from what I understand. Is that right?
And I'm guessing this would be live action.
Yeah, live action. So, I don't know. I'd love to see it, but gosh, just final words on this thing. I just think it's a really terrific, sort of look at just all the problems that teens go through, while putting it through the lens of very, 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 kind of relatable characters that we've known and grown up with, and kind of obviously seeing those characters in a new light, which is all kind of shocking and cerebral and.
Like I said, it's going to be hard. It's going to be weird to look at them the same way again.
Yeah, that's for sure. So thank you, because now when I'm going through Santa Rosa and I see all those statues, I'm just going to be like, these are all perverts. Every last single one of them in some way.
The Marcy statue.
Oh god. Oh god. Don't remind me of the Marcy statue. God damn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Any last words?
Wait, hold on. What if there was a production of this with Anthony Rapp as CB?
Okay, now that you brought that up, we have to cast the whole thing. So,
Okay. So would BD Wong be Van?
I could see BD Wong as Van. Fuck yeah.
Okay,
Would
so then
Chenoweth return as the sister?
Yeah, and then whoever was as Lucy.
Oh god.
So then
So
Stanley
basically, it's
Wayne
just a
Mathis as
good
Beethoven.
man cast.
See, Stanley Wayne Mathis as Beethoven, and then maybe Roger Bart could be Matt if he's gonna stay around.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That guy's
Considering his-
awesome.
Yeah, so then we'll need to find 2 new people for Trisha and Marcy.
Yes, yes.
Maybe one of them can. Nah, never mind.
All right. Well, anyways, Monkey.
So,
Any last line to go out on?
what's a good? Okay, let me just think of a line to go out on. Whatever. Okay, I'll just go with this one. You're a good man.
Ah, come on, something more punchy than that.
Okay, like what did you have in mind?
Comedy, Monkey, comedy.
Oh, wait, comedy. Okay, okay, where did the line go?
You're ruining the
send him to
outro,
Amsterdam.
Monkey.
They should send him to Amsterdam. I think a lot of homos go to Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam. Not because I'm a homo. You can smoke everywhere in Amsterdam. I definitely want to go to Amsterdam.
And good night, everybody.